Hey guys, Micah here back with another video. In this video I'm doing another deck profile video. As you can see, there are Blackwings. It's just a general Blackwing deck. You see there's a Card Trooper and there's the Vayus and the Sorokus. That's just in there. You never know because it has helped me where I've gotten, the Vayus effect to do Soroku, to do the Blackwing Armwing, and occasionally the Armor Master as well with the Black Armwing in the graveyard and a Vayu. Um, so yeah, let's get with it's I would say it's basically a general Blackwing deck, honestly. You get the exception that, honestly, there's three cards in here that maybe shouldn't exist. I don't know, depending on how you play. But yeah, so you got two Blizzards. I only run two because three it's kind of cloggy and whatnot. So I don't think I've play tested with three yet, but I don't know. I like two so far. You think why you running two Blizzards when you got three Vayus? The Vayus for some reason I've been getting out pretty quickly, either via Foolish Burial or from Ashura. Like Shura I get off occasionally, but yeah, you know. I get lucky with my mills on this deck, so or at least playing on here. So I never dead drawed into like three Vayus yet, thank God, or at least Vayu Sorokus and like any combination like that bullshit, or the big monsters obviously. But yeah, so okay, I'm getting sidetracked. Two Blizzards, three Bora Spears, pretty good. Obviously combo with Sirocco. I've had done combo Sirocco and Bora plus other monsters on the field maybe. Um, it just gets over shit in defense, helps them out. The one Gale, the double Kulut now for this format, as my shit's lagging. Yeah, the double Kulut for this format. I remember I dueled one guy before, and he attacked into whatever monster I had, and then I had double Kulut in my hand to get over him because I needed both Kuluts to get over. I think he had like oh yeah, it was like a trap monster deck. I don't know if that was recorded or if that was on YouTube ever, but um, he was playing a trap monster deck and he had that Uria out. I think he had like 4,000 attack or something, or maybe 5,000. I can't remember. But yeah, I needed double Kalut and I got over him quickly and I wound up winning that duel, obviously. So the double Kalut, triple Shura, triple Soroku, triple Vayus, one Zephyros helps me a little bit. It's just another four monster in the grave. For like for the Blizzard, obviously it helps me a little bit. It's not amazingly great. But it's just there, The Card Trooper, the Dark Armed Dragon, staple kind of for this deck, I'd say staple. Dark Armed. The Gores helps me. Yeah, okay, I do have a little bit of back row, but I've gone Gores out. I've gone Gores out maybe two or three times my whole entire time using this deck, which I've been probably using for at least, I would say, 3 to 4 weeks maybe now. The one Raikou and then the one Spear Reaper. I remember in the beginning of using this deck, I was using Spear Reaper. I was able to use him to attack and use his effect to discard them, and it's obviously helped me one because I've gotten rid of good cards that they had and shit. But but no, now recently I haven't been able to use them for attacking, but more for stalling. And against the six Sams, they can't do shit against Spear Reaper. Six Sams can't do shit against Spear Reaper unless they get a hand or the Inishi, I believe. One of those two cards, they get that shit, then I'm kind of fucked a little bit. But that's it for the monsters, 23 monsters. Spells are Wonder Lord Darkness, the Black Whirlwind, Dark Hole, the Foolish Burial, the Heavy Storm, and the Monster Reborn. Those just, this, I guess you could say staples for, well, maybe not a Lord Darkness, but like, yeah, staples for a Blackwing or any deck for the Dark Hole. Heavy Storm, Monster Reborn, obviously. Traps are two bottomless. I like bottomless, I really do, compared to like Compulse. For some reason I do. Just because like, you got the rabbits out there. I haven't been running into a lot of rabbits anymore, but like yeah, you can shit like that, The one Delta Crow, the triple Icarus attack. It doesn't really help me a lot. I haven't pulled all three out once before yet. I probably pulled two the most, but yeah, they're there. The one Mirror Force, Solemn Judgment, Solemn two Solemn Warnings, and then the Starlight Road. I like this deck. I really do. I like the main deck. It's probably got a a better than 50% win percentage, I'd say so far. It's just pretty basic, you know. I've played Blackwings before in the past with either the turbo version or regular version of Blackwings, and I just like it. Especially I just made it because, you know, double Klutz back, so I was like, shit, you know, I'm gonna make it. Triple Icarus out, shit, you know. So that's why I'm decided to make it, and like I said, it's been running pretty good for me. Side deck, double DD Crow, double Effect Veiler. I mean, this was kind of a mixture of the last formats and, you know, this format that I did it. So I had the two close forests because a lot of field spell decks out there. The goes in matches, the two goes in matches. So since I'm running, every card is dark except for Card Trooper and Raiko, you know. That's why I have that. Um, I could have done the other way. I could have done I forgot the fucking card that's like goes in match, but it's for warrior types or anything, the types, not attributes. But two light imprisoning mirrors. Again, only Raiko's in here. That's the only light monster, and maybe in my extra deck, Utopia. That's it, really, and Magical Android. That's it. That's why I got my dog barking in the fucking background. Return from different dimension. I haven't been able to use this yet. That's obviously if I'm playing against the that Macrocosmos deck or whatever. The two Royal Decrees, that's in there in case it's a trap monster deck or anything that relies heavily on their traps. And I will side it out and then, like, you know, play, you know, obviously they're not going to be summoning too much, so I'll get rid of like Solemns and Bottomless and all that shit, you know. And then this card, Summon Limit. I got my fucking dogs barking in the goddamn background. Summon Limit. Neither player can summon more than two monsters. Now this does hurt my deck a little bit. It does. It has, when I did play this against, I think, a Constellar deck. I tried it out the first time and I sided. It hurt my deck, but it hurt him more because he could have done a lot more plays than I could have when where I was mainly stalling. I knew I had cards in my hand that I could have done so many crazy plays, like put a lot of monsters out. Like I had like a boar, I had like sure, I had like all kinds of shit, right? But I just didn't, you know, I used it as more for stalling during that duel than me going all out, and obviously for him to go all out because I never played a Constellar deck, and having to play it the first, I guess it was the first time or a second time maybe, you know, for that deck it worked, and I did win 2-0 for that duel. I know for a fact. But for the extra deck, it's as you can see, I did all synchros except for the one Utopia, because I did have, I don't know, I can't remember. Um, Catastor, Ally Justice, Decisive Armor, because I can get into this easily with a Blizzard and two 4-stars. I can get into that very easily. The Black Rose, the triple Armed Wing, the double Armor Master. Gaia Force, Magical Android, Mistworm is easy to get into too. Shura, Shura attack. I have a Bora, another level 4 monster. Shura attacks, destroys. Vayu comes onto the field, negated, so I can synchro into 9. Um, and then yeah, and then so Scrap Archfiends, level 7 beater and two Stardust Dragon, and then the Utopia. So leave a comment in the section below. Tell me what you think. If you like it, don't like it, whatever the fuck the case may be. I like it pretty much. Maybe there's cards that could be swapped out. Like not even a big change, to be honest. I don't feel, but I like how this has been running for me. Um, so yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and oh, I don't know how to stop. I'm like retarded. Have a good day, guys.